Hello, my name's Sue Ferguson from Options HR. I'd like to talk to you today a little bit about disciplinary procedures. It's a formal procedure and every business should have a written down disciplinary procedure. The disciplinary procedure is there to help an employer if they have a problem with an employee that they haven't been able to resolve informally. It follows a certain set stages, and it's really important that you go through those stages one by one and that you make sure you have the appropriate meetings and that you send the employee letters to cover each of the meetings. So what happens with the disciplinary procedure? Well, if you have a problem with an employee, first of all, you should raise it informally with them. Have a chat. When I say informally, I don't mean across the office or across the room. I mean in a room, alone and privately, and set out what you think the problem is and ask them for their views. Suggest to them that they should have some time to improve, and that if they don't, then you would move things on to the next stage. So if they don't improve then, and it could be about performance or it could be some other kind of misconduct, for instance, in the office. It could be lateness, it could be poor attendance, it could be something like that, or it could be about their work. So what you would do next is you would take the process into the first stage of the disciplinary procedure. There are 3 stages. The first stage would be a meeting at which you would discuss the problems that you have. You would ask the employee their views and you would listen to what they have to say. If you're still of the opinion that there is a problem and that something needs to be sorted out, then you may give them a first written warning. That's the first stage, that's stage 1 of the disciplinary procedure. You would send them a letter confirming this. An employee is entitled to be accompanied by a work colleague or a trade union representative at any formal disciplinary meeting. So you must make sure they're given this right before you invite them to the meeting. If you then find that they are continuing to have the same problem and there are still issues that you need to discuss with them after a period of monitoring, you must then have a further meeting with them. You would go through the same procedure. You would invite them to the meeting formally, sit down and discuss it with them and listen to their views. You would then be able to make a decision about whether a second or a final written warning was required. If this procedure continues, then the final stage could be their dismissal. But you shouldn't be doing this until you've had a series of formal meetings with them and made sure that they've had every opportunity to improve and you've listened to their views and explained the problem in detail to them. I hope this would help you if you have to go out through a disciplinary procedure, but if you need more information, please have a look at my website www.optionshr.co.uk.